Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on our eco-friendly and ethical zoo. I have some exciting news for you guys. Our bush dogs, while I was building the axolotl habitat off camera, they had babies. So we have baby bush dogs now, which is really exciting. These guys are really cute. And they have like markings on their face, like they got like kind of like a beige patch around their eyes and nose, and they're so little. They're pretty cute. And I'm pretty sure, yes, they had two baby bush dogs. That's very exciting. Look at them, they're so cute when they run. They're so small you can't even see them through the long grass. And here's a little bit of a close-up for you guys of the baby bush dog. Aww. They kind of have like those panda markings that I was talking about before. Aww, so little. So we finally have the quality 3 food. And one of our bush dogs is hungry. I'm just gonna pull that one out of the den just to help him, so we get that awful welfare message gone, because I'm not a fan of them. They're kind of annoying when they do pop up. There we go. Easy peasy. That's a hot tip for you guys. If your zoo animals are slow or they're not eating and you want to get rid of those welfare messages, you can just pick them up and put them right by the food. I also noticed our bush dogs' enrichment seems to be low, so they're finally getting bored of that enrichment I first popped into their exhibit, so we're gonna update that for them. I think we'll go with the bamboo feeder instead of the other one we had, and hopefully that should satisfy them for now. Oh, the perks of hard mode, where you actually have to take care of your animals. Anyways, so we're gonna get right into it. So you may be wondering what we're doing today. We're finally getting to this little part of the zoo, the little backstage area, as at the start of the series I was like, yeah, I'll touch that eventually, and we're 3 episodes in and it's still looking raggedy, so we're gonna be doing that today, trying to make that look as good as possible. For my staff area, I was playing around with trying to make it 2 stories, as I see a lot of really creative and fun builds of this, so there is a lot of tweaking around with that because I had no idea what I was doing. I don't know how to lay it out, and I did not know how it actually would work with the pathing system, because the pathing, I've cut a lot of it out, but let's just say I feel like the clips are like 20%, 30% me just messing around with this damn path on this building, and I had to delete this whole bit of pathing here that I did because it was too low, so my staff couldn't access the buildings because they couldn't walk under it, which kind of ruined my whole idea that I really wanted to do, because I wanted to have it like kind of look like have half of it on the outside, kind of like a batch sort of thing, but no. So instead I popped the pathing, as you will see later. I actually made it part of the building. I went with the Arctic wood pieces paneling, as I think they just look so nice. Like, it's like the perfect wood. I love a good wood piece, and this is like the good like balance of rustic and natural, but also just like it kind of can still look quite modern, which I quite liked. And I love the color. It's such a nice brown woody color, and it just looks good with this pathing as well. into the build, I also kind of forgot about a little keeper hut here. So I was like, oh, I can't really incorporate it with the building now because I'm kind of gone too far. So I was like, okay, we'll make it its own little area, like its own little hut, but like still matching in style. So it's still got like the Arctic wood and the thatch roof thing that I use later on, and the same sort of foliage that has been taken from the bush dog habitat. So it still like matches and feels cohesive with our surrounding nature, and to kind of keep that biodiversity we've been creating in our zoo. I was trying to play around with this door idea, but I'm not too sure if the workers can pass through the doors. I've seen in some people's zoos they can, but I tried it, little spoiler, but I was working on the next video's habitat and I tried it and the keeper could not walk through it, which I was very sad because I wanted to kind of cover some of that area that I didn't really want the guests seeing, but oh well. But if you know how I can get that working, if it does work, please let me know, because I really want to do it because I think the doors look so cool and I want to play around more with this like bow door sort of vibe that looks really snazzy. But yeah, I've had the roof was quite hard. I don't know, like I really like this thatch roof with the Arctic pieces, which is kind of an odd mix since the thatch roof is kind of more like tropical vibes. But yeah, I guess it really, well, now that I think about it, like thatch roofs are kind of like a staple in Europe, if I believe, as well, like especially back in the medieval era, because it's just like fibers like woven together. But I don't know, I just see it and I think tropical. But yeah, it looks really good. Also, note, I didn't realize, but my staff buildings are actually quite sunken into the floor. Didn't realize that until way after. I need to fix it, still haven't fixed it. And low-key, I'm not bothered because I spent so much time on those paths and I really don't want to have to like redo them because they were a pain. The paths were a pain. And if I have to do that again, I might cry. But we'll see. I mean, it doesn't look right though, that's the problem. But I don't want to fix it. We also added some benches for our staff because we are not monsters and we want them to, you know, have a little seat on this little patio area, which I haven't seen them use yet, which I guess they've got the staff like area, but I really want to see them use it because it looks really cool and I really like it, and I think it's such like a cute little like area for them to actually interact with, because if I was the staff, I would love that. That'd be great, you know, you're really living that staff life. And once I was done with that little staff area, I turned my attention to a little cute little keeper hut. It came out so cute, guys. I'm a big fan of it. Like, it's not like anything like crazy spectacular or like detailed. I just think it's cute. Like, it's a little shack. And I do not know how I didn't notice that they were that sunken into the ground. It is so obvious. The door is in the floor. Ugh. Yeah, guys, I'm very bright, if you can't tell. Also, I realized I didn't place down the market building. I forgot what it's called, but I went to go look at my market and I noticed like, oh, I can't access it, so I must have accidentally deleted it. So I'd like jam it into a space that was like alright for it to go in, as I'd already messed around with everything. So I just popped it there and just rejigged the wall and the roof, and it was easy peasy, worked like a breeze, and it looks good, and yeah. We also fixed this fence a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed, but she was janky. She was so janky. I was not bothered, so I just had spammed a bunch of these little bits of bamboo there and hoped that it would fix the problem. I still didn't fix it 100% because I was like, no, this isn't about you, the bush dogs. Sorry, you've had your time in the spotlight. This is about our staff, but you know, we had to at least fix it somewhat. So we did. She's fixed. Yeah, I need to revisit that one. Now we had some free space since I moved the keeper hut, so I decided to make a cute little scenery just so then, because eventually I do want the park to loop around, so guests should be walking past this area. So I wanted to mask it a little bit, and so then the staff facilities wouldn't be as potent with those negative effects. I played around with the wood. I was like, oh, what if we had it a little bit steamy, a little bit warm, and you know, but I didn't like it, it didn't fit, so I decided to like change it, and I think it looks better this way. Put some little water lilies in there, some cattails. It ended up being real cute. I'm really happy with it. I just think it adds a lot of personality to this little staff area, and like it feels more lived in, and like as though this was like the natural landscape that was here before we came and built a zoo there. Did some little rock placement. Yeah. As I mentioned before, I do want this to loop, so yes, we'll be walking past this. And when I saw that big red circle still there, I was like, no, like why? Like the radius is so like big, and I think it's just crazy. So I did the little trick where you just like shove a bunch of plants that you spam click them, because it kind of covers it up. So I put enough trees and plants there until it was like not touching the path anymore, and I got it pretty far back, so it shouldn't cause any problems. Also did like a little flower garden here, so I put up some bits of wood and all that to kind of encapsulate it, and I think it looks really cute. and it gives our staff something to look at while they're under the floor in the ground. And to finish, we finally finished off that roof that I had been procrastinating on. Something you'll learn about me is I kind of jump between different things, and I'm really trying to work on it because it makes for such bad continuity in my videos, so I have to section things a lot when I edit, so I'm getting better at that for you guys. Welcome to our new staff area and our eco-friendly zoo. I'm so happy with it. This is the first time I've actually gone and put an effort into this. Something you'll find out is I don't actually do my staff areas. Most of the time I just pop the buildings in the back and I leave them crusty and with the insulation showing. I'm really proud of this. It came out really cute. And I just think it has such a charm, and it feels very natural and green, which I'm pretty happy with. It's giving treehouse vibes, even though it's not a tree, but something you would see in those old school documentaries where they'd be watching bird watching, and they're in those little wooden places that have all the bushes and stuff on it. So now that's done, I realized after I finished that our zoo was missing something, an information center. If you guys don't know, information centers help to boost your zoo's education, but also they sell a lot of high earning money, money earning products. And this whole time, I don't know if you can see, but we've been on $6,000, so we need to start raking in the dough, otherwise we're not going to have any more animals in the zoo, and I really want to start expanding. I went with this 3D printed wood from the conservation pack. I think it looks really cute and I want to play around with it more because I'm pretty sure it's flexi colored. So I can have pink and purple or whatever colors of wood I want, because we're kind of limited because I can't use any of the plastic, or I'm trying to stay away from the cement stuff. I know in theory cobble and rock is eco-friendly, but I am trying my best not to use it as much and trying to go towards a more organic option. The only really place where I'm kind of having to break the rules a little bit is when it comes to roofs, because I can't keep using this thatch roof, and wood on wood just is not appealing to me at all. I think it's not very cute, so we're going to try our best. I ended up using this cute slate wool roof that I quite liked. It's just a kind of a cobbly stony one, and I think it looks quite calming, and it suits the wood and complements it quite well, and I think I'm going to use it a lot in the zoo. decided to pop some vines on the walls to just make it feel more one with nature, because I do like this wood, I just think it looks a little bit dull, but some sort of decal. So I was like, we're gonna go with this overgrown effect, and I think it looks really cute and it matches our overall theme that we're kind of been going with. I also popped on the little information sign, it looks really cute. I think now that I'm looking at it, I think I do need to like make an edit and maybe have a bit of the path going like split, because I've noticed the geese, they just turn around and then they kind of get a little bit stuck, but I don't know if that's that big of a problem. I shouldn't be, but oh well. I also decided to play with shape a little bit, so I kind of played around with this like half silo vibe. It kind of reminds me, if you know like the New World, I think that's what they call them in the game, like the prefabs. I'm quite a fan of them. I think they look very nice, and yeah, and I think that's what the vibe's kind of giving me, except like not as nice. I struggled with the roof again on this. I ended up scrapping this and going with something a little bit more fun. And to finish off the build, I popped some bushes on top to kind of make it look like there's like a little garden on top. I don't know, I love doing this. If you guys do like doing this, tell me, because I can't be the only one who just loves to fix a ugly roof with bushes on it and have it like it's a little it's its own little garden. I don't know, I think it's really cute, and it always works quite well, surprisingly. found this sign in my blueprints and I decided to pop it with my staff area as a last touch. I think it looks really good and it matches the little area well. And lastly but not least, we are finally doing our little center area. I didn't really know how to decorate my entrance when I first started, so I kind of ignored it and I was like, okay, we need to finally do this, otherwise it doesn't feel very complete or like polished. So I wanted to like get this out of the way. So I was like, how do I usually like to approach this? I usually like doing a fountain. So I'm gonna do a big fountain and I'm gonna have it beautifully decorated with rocks and foliage and bushes and finally incorporated these faux rocks. If you guys don't know, these rocks come from the aquatic pack and they're basically become like the staple of rocks. Like they're even better than the rocks we get given. You can sink them into the ground and have like a little bit showing and it just gives this like perfect like gravelly stony texture that's quite realistic but looks really good with like the little bits of foliage sticking out. You can also color them. So if you want bright pink rocks, you can have bright pink rocks. Or, you know, there's a lot of, you might find on the workshop, there's a lot of blueprints that people have already gone and colored the rocks to all the different rock types and from the different biomes. So I really recommend finding that because it can save you a lot of time. I have one myself, don't remember where it's from, couldn't tell you, but you just gotta search up faux rocks and it'll come up. Hot take, but honestly, it's not even a hot take actually. The aquatic pack is just an amazing DLC, and if you're gonna get any DLC for this game, it's a must-have. You basically get like a whole new world of features that you otherwise wouldn't really get. Like there's aquatic animals in other packs, and in the I don't think it's in base game. No, I don't think there is any like fully aquatic animals in base game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it really does add that freedom and that part of the game, which for me is always really exciting. I am sad there's no like beluga whales or anything like that. Yes, like I know it's not great having them in captivity, but this is a video game. Like let me have my unethical zoo, but that's not the point of this challenge. You didn't hear me say anything, guys, but you know. So I'm kind of hoping planetzoo 2 expands on that a little bit, because Zoo Tycoon 2 had it, so why can't planetzoo, you know? There's so many upgrades that they've been able to provide in this game, and I think they can achieve it. Or like birds, I know birds are a big want from the community, which fair enough, there's not a whole lot of birds, I think, and like it'd be cool, so cool, like the Oceania pack, imagine that just with birds from New Zealand. If you don't know, New Zealand's very well known for its birds and native birds, and we have so many wonderful birds. I don't know how many times I've just said birds, but like imagine that, being able to like have a walk through habitat and you just have like Kia flying above you. Like I think that'd be really cool. Also, I keep forgetting to say, but leave a like and subscribe and a comment, because I really want to be able to like communicate with you guys, and I really want to be able to implement your guys' ideas into the zoo. Like I don't know, my partner likes to comment on all of them, and he has a few animal suggestions that he really wants me to do. So don't be surprised if you see those make their way into the zoo, because I find I tend to gravitate towards the same animals. So with your suggestions, it will really help me push myself out of that box. Oh no, I love my cats and dogs. I do, I really do. And I'm low-key kind of a monkey hater. I'm not a fan of the primates, but my partner wants me to maybe add siamangs. I mean, I'm not, like, I think that'd be a cool addition, and it would definitely be a challenge. I'm not very good when it comes to the climbing frames and all that, so I might need to warm up on a different animal before I attempt that, but definitely in the future. Also names, I don't know, I've never been really big on naming my animals, I always forget. But if enough people start commenting, I might implement your names into the zoo. To top off the fountain, I added everyone's favorite animal, the capybara. I am planning on adding them into the zoo eventually. I know they're not like endangered, they're on the least concern list, but I really want to add them, so yeah, eventually they will be in here, trust me. They'll have their moment to shine and the fountain will make sense. But yeah, that's where we'll leave it, guys. So thanks for watching. Here's our beautiful bush dog cub and our other bush dogs having a little play fight. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video where we may be building a new exhibit for our animals. Bye!